Hello, Siglers out there, and welcome back. Are you all burnt out of this Nintendo Switch? Well, no Nintendo Switch talk here. You know, why spend the £275 where you can, get one of these bad boys instead? You know, just the same thing. You know, you can play one of these in the toilets. You know, you can go outside and play it. You can, I can play downstairs. You know, I can do all the things. Great battery life on the on the both systems. Nah, I'm already joking. These are notorious not having great battery power. I actually bought this in the at a local Comic Con a while back with a bunch of games, which I'll show you shortly. My history with the Sega Game Gear. Basically, I had a Game Boy. And I got rid of my Game Boy, and with the money of the Game Boy, I saved up and got one of these with all my pocket money. I had this with a pack of batteries, which was a big mistake, because I needed a lot of batteries. And I had it for about a month, and I got rid of it, and I came back to the Game Boy. The Game Boy, it got great games. Mario 2 is just awesome, isn't it? Kirby, which I actually played the other day on my Retron 5. It's a quick half-hour game. You can just complete the whole game in. The other thing this had going, you had the lovely TV tuner with it. You can play it in the dark. That's another plus. So if you add the adapter, which is the adapter version, you were lucky that way. But good system. I bought this for £60 for a bunch of games. Okay, that's it with the adapter, like I said. And there's a TV tuner. Okay, the games I grabbed. Master of Combat, which is an awesome game. It's a great platformer, very in the vein of Castlevania, the old classic Castlevania. It's a great platformer. I don't know how much this is actually. I need to do better research really. Master Combat. I know this is a harder one to get on a Master System. Spider-Man. Not played this one yet, so great art on the front cover. I'm a sucker. I like collect records as well. I'm a sucker for art on boxes, on cases, on album covers. That's Spider-Man. I know this was a harder game to get. I know it's about £40–50, probably rising up a bit more. And that is Sonic Draft. I think there's two of these. I'm not quite sure. So that's Sonic Draft. I'm not a big fan of kart racing games, to be honest. Okay. Next one is Spider-Man Man of Steel. I've not played this one either. Again, great art. Looks like a platformer. Lois Lane is being kidnapped. So that's Spider-Man, Superman even. Well, this was a weird one. I got this one as well, Sonic. And these are great Game Gear games as well. They're a lot harder. But this one's got like, I don't know if it's got sun fade or it's like different sort of variant box. As you can see, it's very faded. I've got a different version of this as well. I don't know if it's Australian or I haven't got a bloody clue on that one. Okay, next one is Castle of Illusion. These are great games again. Any Sega system, these are like the Marios basically. Of each one is always a. You never get a bad Mario 2. Probably the CDI, which is not played yet. But these are great games, and I got Castle Land of Illusion as well. That's another great one. That's all the Game Gear games. So we'll crack on with the Mega Drive. I'm trying to aim for like obviously the full collection. So I'm trying to get a lot of the commons out of the way. I bought a bundle. I buying bundles basically, and to get all the common games and sell stuff on and do make room and get the money back and buy another bundle. I think that's the way forwards. Things are getting a lot harder. I mean, I went to a boot sale this week, and I had 2 bank holiday ones. I spent a whole of £4.50 altogether, doing nothing computer related either. So it's getting up 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to ask yourself, is it going to pay off? Like, getting into this hobby in 2017 is, it's not an easy way. Not as easy as it was. So so the first one is obviously the common Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic 2. Which one do I prefer out of these two? I prefer Sonic 1. Not a nostalgia. I had Sonic 2. I think I had Sonic 2 with a package. Yeah, I had Sonic 2, 92. That's when I got my Sega, and this is the one I had. But I always prefer to go back on this one. I just think it's a lot more challenging. I think this is more fun. I know a lot of people like this one more over this one, but I find this one more challenging, and that's my criteria on that. That's Sonic 2. Sonic 3, great Michael Jackson songs on this one. And introduction on Knuckles. Sonic compilation with all the games on it. Think I flick on there? No. Sonic 3D. I would say out of all these, I think this one was the hardest one to get out of all of them. My book. It's not so expensive. This one I think you get for tenner at the moment. I think Sonic 3 is more expensive. I think that's rising up to about £15 to £20. That used to be a £10 game a year ago. Looking and to get these games. So that is rising up. My favourite is, as I said, that's my favourite one there. That bad boy. So Sonics. Okay, well you hear the background. This is Radical Rex. I got this for a £5. A lady was selling games £5 each, and I know this is about a £20 game. I know this is a rare Mega CD or Sega CD game. Radical Rex. I think it's in America. Sure, this is more rare. This Sega CD version. It's a great game. It's great animation. I love. They have a lot of background things going on, flies in the background, and there's a graphics there. You basically got a jump. You got a flame, which stuns the baddies, and basically then you got a kick, which you kick them. The jumping is a bit clunky a bit. It's like games where you jump and you sort of float. You think you're not gonna make it, and then you going across and you sort of floating across. It's a bit like that. It was a very good game. I love the start of it when you go on the skateboards and you just watch it go So highly recommended that one. That is going to go up. I think that will be another one going up in price very soon. This one I got from eBay. Right, I had the PS1 version of this. Me and my friend used to play the shit out of it, and I bloody love it. It's basically a shooting game where you have a target, and it's like Operation Wolf. You have a target, and great 16-bit music coming from Aerosmith on the PS1. Well, obviously it's a lot better. You have the proper tracks on it. With this one, you just have the Mega Drive music pumping away so. This is. Yeah, it's probably a 5 or 6 out of 10. You know what I mean? It's not the best game in the world, but it's a quick 5-minute game. You know what I mean? So that's a good game. Another one for Comic-Con. This one's classed as a rare or a rarish game. I bought it for £5. I never ever seen it. I was surprised when I seen it. What's that like? I look at the list because I got a little list. Always get a little list. To know what's rare and what ones to look out for, especially if you go to a place like Comic Cons. You gotta know how much they're charging and then how much. So you use the internet as a guide, basically. Look at it on eBay and so what game's that? It's Sega Sports 1. It's with Super Monaco, Wimbledon, and Ultimate Soccer with the 4-player. I don't know if this was with a packing console. I haven't got a clue. I don't know much about it. So I know it's I've never seen it. So it was complete in box as well. Bag of £5. I know this is about £15–20 game at the moment. You know, at the end of the day, it could be a rare game. It doesn't mean it could be an expensive game. I know there's games out there that are expensive but not rare, like a Castlevania, for example. Over here is quite expensive, but it's not, you know, the hardest thing in the world to get this shit that was on eBay. See, with Mega Man, you know, Mega Man, you always see him on eBay, and the prices are, you know, sort of, I wouldn't call it a rare game. So that's Sega Sports. Another one, I love this game, Mutant League. I wish it was the hockey version, because the hockey version's gone for £150 upwards at the moment. You know, this is such fun, like, you know, obviously it's taking you know, the format of the American football games on the Sega, you know, the windows, and great characters in this as well. I'm sure that there is a skeleton one. I just love playing this. It's a great game, fun game. This is my go-to American football game back in the day. You know, great cracker. And the last one, right, if I went on a desert island and there's one Mega Drive game, which I know I've got to be there for a long time, and I could choose one game, maybe this one, Kid Chameleon. The reason why, because there's shit that was a level. I'm sure there's over 100 levels in this game. So, you know, back in the day, having this as a kid, like, you know, this will last you a long time. Because you have a Mega Drive game or a computer game, and you have one you know, every Christmas, every birthday. So that Mega Drive game is going to last you a very long time, and this one's a great one to go for. Basically, it's a platformer. You have like collect different helmets which help you progress through the level. Like you have one, I think it's a metal helmet, and you know, head back through the wall. Or is that the rhino? I know you have a samurai with a sword. So, you know, this is a £10 game. I bought this for £8. I got this from like a pawn sort of shop over here, and I got it for £8. I think it's a £10–12 game. But you know, this is, well, I think the booklet's a bit ripped, so it's a shame. But hey ho, innit? So that's that. I will post some pictures of my Game Gear collection as well, because I got a tiny bit. So and I got a video coming up as well. I got another big hitter for the Master System, so that will be posting up soon. So thanks again. I'll see you around.